this is Mike Fitzgerald at Niagara Falls Comic Con, and as I talked before, we've got a whole, I don't know what we're calling this. Is this the horror alley? But it's the best part of the con for me, and I'm here with the director of the upcoming film, or soon-to-see film, Speak No Evil. His name is Roze. I'm also here. Who's here with us here?
Gabrielle Stone.
Gabrielle Stone, and you're the lead?
Yes.
All right, cool. Why, if you could just tell our viewers about your film, Speak No Evil.
We're releasing the film. Actually, just last week we released it. We went to Phoenix. We went to Los Angeles right after that. Just got finished with Detroit, and we're doing West Virginia actually this week. We're taking the film on a 6-month tour. And it's about a mother whose daughter mysteriously disappears, and she basically has to fight demonically possessed children in a town gone mad to get her back.
Okay, and definitely, I was drawn to their booth because they have the trailer running. There will be a link below to this trailer. Definitely check it out, and it's a beautiful film. I mean, so what role do you play in the film?
I play Anna, the mother that is fighting to get her child back.
Okay.
I'm a young mom.
Okay. What was the most challenging part of this role for you?
I mean, it was definitely challenging have to drop into being a mom because I'm only 24. So I was not only playing older, but I was playing someone who had a child at the age of 15, so that was difficult. And we also had some pretty intense stunt work that was outside and some pretty intense weather, so it was a challenging shoot, but a good one.
Without giving anything away, what was some of the stunt work that you had to do?
I get hit, I get thrown to the floor, I get pretty beaten up in this film, so it's a little bit of everything.
Had you done any of that before in film?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of, I do a lot of screaming and crying, but this was a lot where I got to do my own stunts, so that was new for me.
Now you say not being a mother, how did you connect with the character then? I mean, what did you need to do?
I modeled her after my mom a lot, and I mean, I have people that I love dearly in my life and couldn't see living without, so I took that love and put it towards a child.
Can you think of a moment in the film where you see your mother in it, in your performance?
Yeah, like every other frame. My mom's an actress too, and our emotional work gets compared a lot. And
who is she?
Dee Wallace, the mom of E.T., Cujo, The Howling. So
I think that we recently saw her.
Lord of Salem. Yeah.
My pause was in case my memory was off. I didn't want to insult her. All right, cool. So speaking of challenges, what was the biggest challenge for you as a director? Not as an independent filmmaker with the financing and all that nonsense, all the unfun stuff, but as a director, what was the biggest challenge for you in this film?
Every independent film has just inherently things will go wrong. It was just a day-to-day. It's like this is just what happens in the independent film world, and so I guess you come with a set of expectations that's going to happen. So it was really a variety of things. One day I was rewriting the screenplay because Gabrielle, bless her soul, got sick one day, and she's in every single day of this. And it was a 16-day schedule.
Like deathly ill.
Deathly, yeah. This girl, I mean, she still came to set and just couldn't move. And I was like, our medic said we got to send her home. So I'm rewriting the screenplay on set. There was days where we're working with 100 children. Throughout the period of this film, and that, to me, the trick is you got to really be a kid too. You got to make this like playtime rather than treating them like adults. You really have to make it fun. And so my challenges every director, you have to be the lead communicator on a film set, and you have to know how to communicate with every individual, and everybody speaks and interacts differently, and it's my job to keep my cool. It's my job to set a tone, and just get the day done, and with limiting the sacrifices, creativity. And I'm really happy with the final product. I think we pulled it off.
Okay. Speaking of setting the tone, and as I said, I'm a huge fan of your visuals. Was there a visual thematic theme that you were looking for?
Yes, very much so. Like this, I'm really glad you're one of the first people to ask this question. Like, I really played with color in a different way. Normally you see the color red and it means fear or I'm sorry, not fear, it means love or passion. And green means sickness. But when I was kind of going with the chakras, and where red is about fear, and it's like your root chakra. And so anytime you see a character wearing red in this movie, they're making decisions based in fear. And the character Anna had to move towards love, and every decision that she makes is based in love. So we had to move towards green, and so we were slowly shifting not only the colors up from red to green, but even like how we framed the shot, where if we were doing like at the beginning of the film where she's based, everything she's doing is based in fear, a medium shot included her root chakra. And by the end of the film, a medium would just include her heart and her head in the shot. And so we really, framed our shots, we used color in different ways. And another thing we did was I really am into the look of a tarot card. And we designed a lot of shots in this film that with a theme of sacrifice, and we looked at them in the way you would look at a tarot card, where every single image it has meaning, and actually you can look at it and it all applies. Like one of that you reacted to with the child eating the heart of the woman, and you have that sunset behind her, and it was all center framed. Everything was designed in pre-production. There was no happy accidents. Everything was designed that way.
You designed to that level of detail, and yet when she got ill, you were still able to rewrite, and you had to not just rewriting the script, you had to rewrite your shot list.
Every decision I made was based. I always had to reflect, the theme. The theme of this film is what stands before love is not evil, but ignorance. So when you see our lead character Anna faced with a problem, she's always faced, people are, if it's either ignorance or evil that's standing before her. And eventually she's able to defeat evil, but she's never able to defeat ignorance.
Wow, that's intense. I am very much looking forward to seeing the film. I hope we end up on your tour schedule somewhere. And as you were saying about the tarot, like we'll post the poster up and just the image from that is quite something.
Yeah, the poster was definitely, it was designed to be like a tarot card style as well. Again, everything having meaning. From the halo behind them, like he is a sun god, like so the eyes are yellow and the sun is coming through. A lot of this movie takes place during the day, and rarely does a horror film pull that off. And actually, we kind of based it around Cujo. Like most of Cujo takes place during the day.
There you go.
And so there was a lot of inspiration visually from that, that we borrowed from Lewis Teague and Dee Wallace in that film, that actually really played into how this film takes place during the day, and how do you make the sun, the daytime, still haunting.
And it was awesome too, because Lewis Teague, the director of Cujo, came to our LA premiere and loved the film, so it was really cool to have him there.
It was such an honor to have him there. It was really fantastic.
So do you feel that you feel you're under particular pressure considering your mother's,
my mom's a fantastic actress. She's like, I find that she's brilliant. I thought she should have been up for an Oscar for Cujo. So, I mean, if I look at it that way, sure, but I just, do what I'm passionate about and what I love, and she's very supportive, and I trained with her for 3 years, so she's taught me well.
Excellent. Did she give you any advice is this your first horror film?
No, it's not. Okay. But this was the first one that I was the sole lead in, so it was definitely more challenging.
Did she give you any advice on carrying a horror film?
No.
No?
She really just, go out, have fun, do what you do, and be authentic and real.
Oh, wow. Every mother should have such confidence in their siblings or their children. All right, so what's the plan going forward with Speak No Evil? What are we looking for? Where are we going to see it?
So we're taking the film, like I said, on a 6-month road tour, where we've already hit 3 cities. We anticipate about 30 cities by October. And we're going to be releasing on mindplate.tv. You can catch the film there. We launch on Monday, and we're going to be up and running, and hopefully, this time around it's all about self-distribution. It's all about getting the word out and trying to have like this kind of underground word of mouth marketing campaign. For
this is streaming.
Yep, we're going to be streaming on MyPlay.
Is there going to be a DVD release?
We're looking at probably midsummer to October for a DVD Blu-ray release.
And you have to promise me you're doing a director's commentary, because I've enjoyed talking. I enjoy your insight. I mean, your take on the film, and obviously I just want to hear more about how you guys made it. Are you going to sit on that?
I probably, yes. We have lots of juicy stories from set. And the film is completely different after you've heard his take on it.
What do you got here?
Thank you for mentioning this. We actually did a comic book called Speak No Evil Through the Fire, and it's a prequel to the film. It explains why was the character Anna, picked by this demon. It gives you the backstory behind and leads in everything you need to know. And I really love the idea of cross-platform entertainment. And I think that through technology, through new media, through events like the one we're at, we can now give fans an opportunity to really kind of explore characters, build a real universe behind it, and just kind of explore that creativity. I really like the moving outside of just movies, and that all forms of media is we can explore with this.
And everyone loved our demon so much that we had to give him something else, and the comic book was the best way to do that.
Okay. Now, do you think we can? What's his name? You know the name?
This is a Dramalek.
A Dramalek. Is a Dramalek? Okay.
A Dramalek's probably not going to talk.
Okay. Is this?
This is the demon of the film.
Is this the actor who portrayed?
Yes, it is. This is Sean Wesley Lucas.
I can't talk. So. What other challenges? I mean, he doesn't talk in the movie, does he?
No, he does not talk in this movie.
What is the challenges of using him in this? I mean,
honestly, prosthetics are always tough to work with. They're always it's all about scheduling that time, making sure we can get him on set when we need him on set, keeping him comfortable. He can't eat in that thing. So we had to be very selective on when he got in, when he got out. Just like working with children, we don't work a child over 8 hours and not past 11 o'clock. And so, and for the most part, we try to keep that to 6 hours. Again, it just, rules are one thing, but just being humane to your actors and your crew is really important to us. And so putting this guy into makeup, we just have to be sympathetic to that. It's not easy being dressed up like this for hours on.
You can't see his eyes, but he is agreeing with everything Roze has to say. All right. And with a couple of questions for you both. It's the generic question. What's next for you? What are you doing next?
I have a film called Cut that's being released in theaters later this year, and in September I will be in the Poconos shooting Elephant's Graveyard with Billy Zane.
Excellent.
Very good. Right now I'm going into writer's mode. I've got 2 screenplays I'm really excited about getting to work on, one of which I'm going to be working with my writing partner, Fiendish Roze, and we're going to be working on Hear No Evil. That's what we'd like to work on next.
Oh!
And
is it thematically linked, or is it
absolutely. Absolutely direct. We are going to continue following the story of our lead character.
So this will be a new horror trilogy?
Yep.
Oh, excellent.
All 3 of them is our anticipation, and we're going to continue making more comic books.
And what you talk about expanding to other mediums. What other mediums have you considered?
I'm really excited about what digital content we can move into. The comic book and the movie, I believe, can be something that we combine and make it more like a comic book that's more interactive, websites that are more interactive. We really enjoy, interacting with people face to face. We're really interested in what kind of adventures we can, do with people, and everything from treasure hunts to any kind of bringing people to where we actually shot the film and let them explore more about even the process of making the film. So we really have a lot of fun ideas on how can we make this a more interactive experience for the fans, and we're just kind of excited about that, trying new things.
Thank you. Excellent. honestly, without a doubt, I'm very much looking forward to seeing seeing this film, and it's streaming now.
It's going to launch on.
All right,
so in 2 days.
well, hey, I'm going to be back in the States. I wonder what I'm going to be watching. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.